Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I won by 8.1 million. He got 5.9 million. Ethical hackers exposed how I floored William Ruto by a margin of 2 million. But Chebukati denied me my victory. And since I spearheaded the formation of an independent electoral body, we will conduct a prayer session from the rotten Iebc.
We will also be doing a prayer for the Iebc, that we have and get an Iebc which will defend the right of our people. And that prayer will be done in front of the premises of Iebc.
Dear viewers, that was a statement from Raila'S regarding the planned prayer rally that is scheduled to be handled at Anniversary Towers, that is the headquarters of Iebc. And plans are that on that material date, they will hold another a prayer rally right outside Iebc offices. So this is meant to maybe pray so that the ghosts within Iebc can be watafukuzwa. This is a counter strategy to the national prayer rally that William Samoei Ruto convened, especially in Nyayo Stadium, where that bishop fell down, and you saw that trending in the social media. So Raila promised that he's going to hold an interdenominational service of all Kenyans, that is Christians, Muslims, Hindus, and traditionalists. It is opposed to what the president is doing right now. What William Samoei Ruto is doing is that conducting prayer rallies that are convened by only Christians. Now, the bone of contention here is that our country has Hindus, our country has Muslims, our country has Christians and traditionalists. All these people form Kenya. They form Kenya. So what the Kenya Kwanza government have been doing lately is only convening prayer rallies that are only done by Christians. So there was an interview about Provost Wainaina, when Provost Wainaina went heads on this regime and told the regime that you should slow down on these prayers because our country has other regions, other religions, and that it is not only Christianity. And he went to an extent of asking them that what if the president was a Muslim and he would be convening only prayers convened by Muslims? How would Christians feel, Hindus feel, or traditionalists feel? So Raila said this. He said again in a remark that he fathered that we have shown beyond any doubt that the elections were rigged. It doesn't matter how many times Ruto shouts on how many times he prays. The prayer is not going to help him, period. That was the end of the statement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to delve into what transpired in August 2022 because all these things are available in the public domain, and we've done so many analyses on what transpired. We've talked about hackers, we talked about all those people who could have been involved, the Kumago. We even went to an extent of talking about the plumber. We talked about DCI Kinoti's aggressiveness when trying to unearth what could have been happening before and after elections. So we're not going to talk about this. But what we're going to focus on is on this prayer that Raila Amolo Odinga is convening at the Anniversary Towers. I think if I was Chebukati and there's this plan to have the prayer rally, I would just take myself there, to the bishop who will be conducting that prayer, or to the Muslim clerics, or to all those Hindus and traditionalists, so that they can pray for me because I'm a sinner. Earlier on, we saw a video of Martha Koome literally apologizing to Kenyans that maybe they did not do according to Kenyans' expectations.
We in the judiciary stood in the threshold to seek for forgiveness and offered confessions because we have not been able to meet the expectations of Kenyans as far as justice is concerned.
I translated that confession to probably some of those allegations or some of those acting claims which came up later on after Martha Koome had made that decision. She later on found out that maybe she didn't do the right thing. Maybe she could have taken time to understand what Azimio wanted or Azimio were fronting, or maybe she could have taken time to come up with a better judgment, not the kind of judgment that she delivered, a judgment that was not judicial like what Orengo said. So I think I was trying to link Martha Koome's remarks to someone who is regretting to have made remarks which ought not to have come from a professional like her. So those are just the kicks of a dying horse. Yes, those are the kicks of a dying horse. We're not going to talk about Martha Koome. No, that is a gone case. But our focus is on this prayer and Raila Amolo Odinga's counter strategy to the national prayer rally that has been conducted by William Samoei Ruto. So the strategy of Raila Amolo Odinga to pray to the Iebc, I think this is going to send a clear message to the Iebc that we are watching you and we are not happy and Kenyans are not happy. And again, this is going to add value to Raila Amolo Odinga as to have him in a person who is not only hell-bent on one religion. It's going to help Raila Amolo build his image, because by conducting a prayer of all those religions, that will send a clear message to these other religions that I am for all of you. I am not only for Christians. Just like what the president has exposed himself. The president has exposed himself to someone who is only aligned to the Christians, and that he forgets about Hindus, forgets about Christianity, traditionalists, forgets about the Muslims, clerics. So that is one thing that William Samoei Ruto is failing. The fact that he's only conducting prayers convened by bishops, pastors, only Christians. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what your opinions are regarding this issue of Iebc prayers that is going to be conducted on that material day of Wednesday, if I'm not wrong, at Anniversary Towers. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, you can hit the notification bell, and I'd like to thank everybody who supported this channel and made it grow. By simply subscribing, you're giving YOLENO TV a chance to grow further. Ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.